Hello friends, my name is Ramasud. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the project management life cycle. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Where a project lifecycle provides a high-level view of the project and the phases are tailored to fit a project's need, providing a roadmap to accomplish it. The project management lifecycle is divided into 5 phases: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and controlling, and closure. So one by one we shall discuss it in detail, that what are the activities which are performed in each phase of a project life cycle. The goal of project initiation: the goal of the initiation phase is to define the project at a broad level in terms what needs to be done and achieved in order for to be successful. This is where the stakeholders, the people of our business unit who will fund the project, the goals, objectives, and deliverables are identified, and the resources and the money needed to do the project are determined at a high level. A high level determination is made whether the project is feasible or not based on the different factors. So the key steps involved in this phase are: conduct a feasibility study to identify the primary problem the project will solve and whether the project can deliver a solution to that problem; create a business case and define the project at a high level; create a project charter or project initiation document that outlines the vision, objectives, and goals of the project; identify the high level scope of the project and define the product or service the project will deliver; identify key project stakeholders. Once the project gets go ahead, assemble the project team and establish a project office. Okay, next is the planning phase. Friend, basically planning phase is the most important phase. In this phase, begins after the project receives a green light in the initiation phase. The project planning phase is most critical and requires complete diligence as it lays out the project roadmap. It involves defining the work to be done and figuring out how to accomplish it. This is especially true for large or complex projects which are typically executed using traditional methodologies. Projects that are executed using the agile methods of execution also go through a planning phase, but the plans may be defined at a high level, with the detailed execution being left to the team to plan in short iterations or sprints. The project begins setting goals with a project plan. A well crafted project plan outlines a detailed project schedule, communication plan to give this direction to the team for producing quality output and handling risk. The project manager usually works with a team of experts, provides rough order magnitude estimates of all the essential elements of the project, such as efforts on various phases and high level tasks, other non labor resources, and overall budgets based on that. The key activities involved in these steps are: create a statement of work document to flesh out the details of the project deliverables; develop a work breakdown structure; create a project plan; assign team members to the various tasks and build a detailed project timeline; identify the project team roles and other resources for the project. At this stage, the project manager working with project staffing function will most likely identify specific people for some of the key roles needed for the success of the project. Create a risk mitigation plan to identify potential risks and develop a strategy to minimize them. Incorporate an effective change management plan for necessary changes in the project and to avoid bottlenecks. Create a communication plan to schedule interactions with relevant stakeholders. Next is the project execution. The execution phase involved actually carrying out the activities that are identified in the project plan. This is where the rubber hits the road and the project ultimately comes to reality. This is the stage where planning is turned into action, the project team is built, Specific people and other resources are assigned to the task identified in the project plan. The project work is carried out in the required sequence in order to complete all of the work in the most efficient manner possible. The key outcome of the execution phase are the various deliverables that are produced in the line with the defined project plan. So the key steps involved in this phase are identify and assign the project team, assign the team and other resources to the project task, and begin work in the planned manner. Provide necessary guidance to the team on how tasks should be completed, monitor progress of the team, communicate with the stakeholders on a regular basis to ensure that the project deliverables are acceptable. Okay, next phase is the monitoring and controlling. This phase typically runs in parallel with the project execution phase and involves keeping the project on track and ensuring that objectives and project deliverables are met. The project manager reports on the performance of the project and makes sure the project is going according to plan. This helps track any deviations from the planned budget, timeline, and quality goals of the project. Any necessary changes to the project goals are implemented after formal evaluation of the potential impact to the project goals and acceptance approval of the impact by the project stakeholders. This phase also involves continuously monitoring the project environment for any risks or issues that are likely to impact the project performance and taking the necessary steps to prevent or mitigate them as proactively as possible to minimize impact to any of the project goals. So the key activities involved in this phase are tracking the progress of various project tasks, measure budget, timeline, and quality performance of the project, conduct user reviews and collect feedback, and take any corrective action needed. Track all changes to the project scope and monitor overall project performance, including all project plan changes, and ensure that all stakeholders and the project team are on the same page about the project status and its expected outcome. Last phase is the closing phase. Basically, project closure is the final phase of the project management life cycle, which indicates the end of the project and the final delivery of the project deliverables. Project closure involves completion of the final delivery of a project and its approval by the stakeholders. Once the project closure is formally approved, other aspects of the closure can be carried out. The project manager conducts a post-project review meeting, or commonly referred to as a retrospective, to review the lessons from the project and the challenges that were faced during the project. It gives an opportunity to comprehend lessons learned to improve productivity in the future. Once the activities are completed, the project team members are released to other projects. Key activities involved in this phase are conduct an end of project review or retrospective, and to analyze project performance and a formal analysis of success and failure. Document project closure and provide reports to key stakeholders. Account used / unused budget and release remaining resources for other projects. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you.